Hello guys, welcome back to another update of my Bitcoin prediction. This is a chart that you're looking at. I made this the first days of the month of July and it's extremely accurate. So far it's 100% accurate. Every single circle, every single day that I detailed, that I foretold that these trends will happen. I mean, it's basically perfection tier levels right here, guys. As you always know, those who are new to me, you guys need to know that I make predictions about basically every kind of stock, you name it. I mean, I can make Nvidia, Tesla, whatever. I can make also any kind of crypto, and all of my predictions are, I mean, most of my predictions are 100% accurate, guys. That alone should tell you how accurate and how powerful these charts are. But also the ones that don't never really go below 85%, something like that. I mean, we're talking about extreme levels of accuracy. You guys know that I've been making videos about how Bitcoin has been behaving ever since Trump got, the attempt on his life. I think it happened on the 12th of July. You can see a non-stop rising ever since that day. And every single circle, like I said, is 100% correct. I predicted the trends for every single day and week, and there are no surprises. Everything is coming up exactly as I drew it up. So let's begin this recap starting on July 12th, let's say. I think it's a good day considering to what happened to Trump and considering the importance of his possible future administration. Lots of things going to happen to cryptocurrency in general, not just Bitcoin. I always told you guys that in my videos, my main theory is that Bitcoin is going to replace the dollar. The entire crypto market is going to be the new financial system in the near future. It's not going to take long, I think. It's going to be maybe in the next decade, possibly. We will already be seeing the full effects of such system come into play, but we are basically on the initial days, the initial stages of this transition. So July 12th, as you can see, and as already said, was a massive uptrend. It was predicted right here with this green circle, alternative days, 12th or 13th of July. We got it on the 12th, but this, like I said, is non-stop. So we also saw another big uptrend by the 13th of July. You can see right here, another peak, yet another peak by 14th of July, even higher because there's a lot more volatility right here, exactly as I predicted with this circle, the next one, which is 14th or 15th of July. And we also saw another massive uptrend by the 15th of July. But notice that, for example, in the final hours of that day, we saw a big dip, very big, very powerful. And this transition into the initial hours of the 16th of July. You can see that even though the red circle, the red trend for that day, 15th of July, did not really pan out, considering it was a full-on uptrend, it nonetheless signaled and showed us the transition in the final hours. Let's just say that 15th of July was entirely green except for the final hours, but the day was overall a green trend, exactly as I predicted right here. Now, like I said, on the 16th of July, we saw another massive uptrend, even higher, also like I predicted in this circle with a single day, 16th of July. And these days, 17th and 18th of July, are red days, exactly like I said it will happen. Look at this, guys. This is where the day begins, and 17th of July is nothing but a non-stop dip. It has its up and downs, but nonetheless, it ends the day on a much lower position than the one we started. Also, that happens to 18th of July. You can see the price begins right here in this position, and it continues to dip. even lower than we got the dips on the 17th of July. And that's basically around here where we finished that day. Obviously and clearly the position is much lower. But the next day, which is July 19, look at this, guys, another big dip, powerful dip, especially in the first 15 something hours. Then in the final hours it kinda cooled down a little bit. The price kinda does nothing. It basically stabilizes after that massive volatility we saw. But you can see it's also on my chart, this single day circle, 19th of July. And now what we are seeing right now, as of today, which is July 22, is basically a nothing burger week, nothing burger couple days. You can see that July 20 is an uptrend, but there's a lot of ranges in between these massive volatilities on the upside. So it's also a kind of a mix of a yellow day. And July 21 is also an uptrend. That day is also more volatile. And July 22 is very volatile. You can see massive dips, massive impulses, a resistance forming along the lines of July 21. And by the end of the day, I mean, basically the final hours of this day, which is the day of the recording of this video, you can see clearly that the price is kind of stabilizing, kind of doing nothing. So that's exactly what yellow circles represent. It means a lot of volatility, a lot of ranges, a mix of the two sometimes. And that's what we are seeing right now, ever since July 20. These days are usually hard to predict in the sense that they are so volatile that most of the times, what happens is that the price ends on a very similar position, almost identical to the one we started the day with. So that's exactly what a yellow day means, or it could be extremely volatile. But what we saw here right now is ranges for the first couple days, and then lots of volatility. Exactly like I was saying and detailing to you guys just a couple seconds ago. You can see the price as it stands is on a very similar note as of the one that when we started the day. So extremely similar, almost identical. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for you in this update for Bitcoin. You can clearly see this uptrend, massive powerful days, green days, consecutive days of nothing but gains, exactly like I said it will happen. The overall trend for this month is looking like a recovery, exactly like I said. You guys know that in the first couple videos of my prediction, I told you that this time, unlike the previous month, was going to be more like a green month overall, an uptrendy month. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. I mean, this is such a positive recovery. You couldn't ask for a better outcome. So anyways, that's all I have for you. I invite you all to subscribe, share, and like all of that stuff, guys, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.